With almost 2.5 million veterans of the U.S. wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, it's almost a 50-50 split on those seeking treatment for PTSD compared to those who are not. This, along with traumatic brain injuries, drug addictions, depression, and suicide, are all circumstances impacting hundreds of thousands of other U.S. veterans. Now, one local organization is creating now quite the buzz on the national stage, helping men and women with a non-traditional option to relieve the stress and pains of war. For many, life outside the war zone is an even greater battle, a personal fight for the rest of their lives. But one organization is working to change that.
Well, Operation Grow for Vets is all about saving some of the over 8,000 veterans who commit suicide every year. It's over 22 a day. And some of the veterans who die from prescription drug overdose, and give them a safe alternative.
I knew it was killing me. I could feel it.
This is how Army veteran Matthew Cale describes the path his life was taking. The aftermath of 2 deployments, a medevac extraction from injuries, and a vicious cycle of prescription drugs while trying to mend mind and body was not only impacting his life, but his family too. The relationship with his wife changing day to day, and children not knowing who their father really was anymore.
It's not easy watching someone that you love lose all sense of hope and purpose in life, and it's even harder to watch them embrace the idea of maybe just ending it all.
Suffering face fractures and spinal injuries, Cale had the odds stacked against him. But the evidence was there. Aggressive and anger issues were showing the signs of his internal conflicts. Founder of Operation Grow for Vets, Roger Martin, also a vet who experienced the same turmoil, discovered a better way. His success and positive reaction to marijuana was his answer, one he wants accessible to others in need. But with prices out of reach for many, he's changing that, taking the cost away, giving cannabis to veterans for free, and taking them off drugs, he says, do a lot more harm than good.
We're not here to get vets high, okay? We're here to help vets that have medical issues, so we want them to use it for medical conditions.
Some might find this ironic. Grow for Vets is anti-smoking. Their solution comes in a different form.
You know we don't have an objection if that's how a veteran wants to administer their cannabis, but we don't give it out that way. We give out edibles, we give out oil.
How they get the cannabis oil is where the real work begins. They work primarily with what's called shake and trim.
Well, shake and trim is the rest of, pretty much other than the stem, the rest of the plant that's not, it's not bud. But when they trim that, those little pieces that fall off, obviously when they're doing that, all of that has some THC in it.
Engineers refine the shake and trim, turning scraps into oil.
So, we need what you want to throw away if you're a grower.
It saved my life.
After trying cannabis for the first time, Cale says his issues began to improve. He and his family knew that moving from North Carolina to Colorado was more than just a journey halfway across the country. It was a mission to a healthier and happier existence.
The fact of the matter is Colorado is the most progressive state, I think, when it comes to dealing with cannabis.
While marijuana is legal within Colorado on a federal level, it is not. Cannabis treatment for veterans through traditional VA practices does not exist. Daniel Warvey from Veterans Affairs says there's no circumstance where vets are going to lose their health care. The VA policy is very clear.
State-approved marijuana, which includes recreational and what we also call medical marijuana, is an individual state right. Veteran using state-approved marijuana, we're going to continue to take care of them.
Although veterans under current protocol could see some changes.
We might modify the treatment plan because, okay, is there a potential drug interaction between what I'm prescribing you and marijuana? Yeah, that's absolutely going to be a conversation. That's part of the health care we provide.
I've spoken with thousands of veterans who have been helped by PTSD, many who tell me that cannabis is the only thing that helps them with their PTSD. None of the drugs that the VA gives them have helped at all.
I'm a better father to my children. I'm present, fully present. When they're around, I can sit and I can talk to my wife. They couldn't have asked for anything better. Likewise with myself, I couldn't have asked for anything better for them.
It's tough not to cry every day, to be honest with you. It's just the stories that we hear from veterans. I mean, it's absolutely disgraceful.
We're going at it.
The way we treat the bravest men and women in America. It's ridiculous.
All right, now Operation Grow for Vets gives out cannabis oil, edibles, seeds, and a variety of other marijuana-related products, all for free. Now, they do this off of donations and appreciate any public support. For more information on the organization, how to get involved, or make plans to visit their next free cannabis giveaway event in November, log on to growforvets.org. That's grow, the number 4, vets.org.